There was an order for a recount that was approved and then issued this morning. Second, guidance regarding the recount was updated, but only to address questions about public health and observers, which I'll go into in more detail. And then the commission also discussed next steps for the post-election voting equipment audit and established what those next steps would be. So in regard to clarification to the recount manual. So last night, the commission approved 3 changes to the text of the recount manual. The first is changes to the date and corresponding things like the index. The second was the addition of 3 clauses that clarify the intersection of public health guidance and observers, or how observers will interact with a recount setting. The third was the addition of a recount-specific public health memo that again discusses public health considerations, especially in a prolonged setting. So a recount is very different than election day. Election day is 1 day. A recount is 13 days where people are in the same space. And so while we've certainly rethought all of our guidance for elections, be it in-person absentee, the processing of ballots, election day at the polls, all of those things have been reconceptualized with public health guidance front and center. A recount is a different scenario. Again, they're there for 13 days, so it's a prolonged setting. And there are also requirements that representatives of the candidates have to be able to see the materials clearly, because they're actually a very important part of the recount process. Those representatives are able to offer objections, bring forth information as the board of canvassers are making their decisions. And so there were a lot of new pieces to a recount that we had to consider as part of public health guidance. And that was provided as an additional supplemental memo to that manual as well.